Hey guys, welcome back to another VC Andrews related video. I promised you that I will be doing more videos on the VC Andrews new film series, and I would also be reading this series in preparation for the new films. So recently announced we have a brand new cast member joining the Family Saga films, and that is Lauralee Bell, who will be playing Daphne Dumas, wife of Ruby's estranged father, who isn't thrilled when Ruby shows up and disrupts her perfect situation. Now, anyone who knows Lauralee knows that she is from the ML Promise. She is the ML Promise creator and the Young and the Restless actress. Those are two of the most known productions she has done, and this will serve as another reunion between Bell and the producer Real One Entertainment after she starred as the lead in 2019's Nightmare Tenant, for which she was also an executive producer, and Mistress Hunter in 2018. Bell also starred in Lifetime's Past Sins. So this actress clearly has a lot of credits under her belt, which is good to know. And typical with VC Andrews genres, and especially the ones that focus on family sagas, we either get a mother who is dead and perfect, or a mother figure who is alive and very, very messed up. We saw this in My Sweet Audrina with Lucky and Ellie. We saw this in Flowers in the Attic with Corrine and Olivia. And now it looks like Daphne will be joining the messed up family saga alongside recent Kitty in Heaven. And also can't forget the ever wonderful and very much deranged mother Jillian in Dark Angel, and grandmother. So yeah, I mean, we'll be moving on to this a bit more, but I also want to read Belle's response when she was handed these scripts. I also want to add that she has been confirmed for the first two films. So as someone who's not familiar with this character, I'm not sure what happens between second and third, but if we're going to go with Virginia Andrews, it's probably not great. And I feel like we'll probably see that she kind of meets a tragic end by the end of film 2 and book 2. So yeah, let's move on to her response when she got the scripts. Belle states, I read the scripts and I was hooked. This is such a wonderful introduction for those who haven't read the books, and I'm looking forward to playing such a manipulative character, Belle says of the Landry family movie series. Now, this does look promising to kind of have three pretty solid actresses so far cast, and I mean, I'm not familiar with this character. I will be starting Ruby this coming week or so. So my next video on this should hopefully be alongside more casting announcements and who is writing what. I also want to have more of a familiarity with these characters. But it looks like Daphne, from what I am predicting, she is going to be a character who is a New Orleans either native or she's lived in New Orleans for quite a few times. She is clearly wealthy. So having a new stepdaughter from the Bayou, and probably the exact opposite of Giselle, it's going to cause conflict. And the fact that they clearly separated two siblings to have one would have one would have the other. This shows not great parenting, I'm going to be honest. So like I said, these two kids are probably going to be very different. And, you know, Daphne is probably going to be following in Corrine, and Jillian's and women that were born into wealth in the VC Andrews world, that they don't want someone who is not money orientated or superficial, someone who is a bit more grounded and knows the harsh realities of the world. She won't like having someone like Ruby, who was raised in the bayou by her grandmother, coming into a very wealthy, very well established, and also the fact, how do they explain that, oh yes, this is my stepdaughter's twin daughter that we have not had for the last 16 or 17 years. So it's going to open up a can of worms, and I reckon it would cause a lot of conflict within this family. And I feel like Lauralee Bell is a pretty good casting for this, and I'm very looking forward to seeing how she plays this. And I'm intrigued with the fact that she won't be in the rest of the film. So it's like, what happens to Daphne by the end of Pearl in the Mist? So again, this opens up a lot of questions, and I am very much looking forward to seeing how this character is portrayed. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit disappointed with Jillian when we got to Dark Angel. Not because of the casting. I will say this, I thought Kelly Rutherford was great. But just the direction they took the character, with her already being practically a mess, and not this composed woman who could shatter at a moment's notice. I would like to see Daphne try and hold on to that composure, trying to adjust, but you see the cracks beneath the surface. I really want to see the layers of this character kind of break down. And as I've not read the book, I don't know this character yet, but I will be reading it soon. So hopefully we get to see it. Like I said, the fact that she's only in 2 films, I'm very much intrigued what happens to her, because we only get 5. And, we'll hopefully get more casting. Like I said, I really, really, really want to see diverse casting for this film. So, fingers crossed we get that. So yeah, let me know what you think about Lauralee being cast as Daphne, for those who have read the book, for those who haven't and just have known her previous productions. Are you looking forward to it? Would you have preferred someone else? Because I think this is a good casting, but I've not read the character yet, so I really want the Virginia Andrews fans to sound off below and just let me know what you think of this casting, whether it's good, whether it's bad. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to hearing your thoughts in the comments. So let me know what you think, and stay tuned for more casting announcements and book reviews for this series coming very, very soon.